let's get this show on the road. Hey guys, it's Victor, Gimmeabreakman, Flakers. These days it's Gimmeabreakman now, and I'm going to show you a cup. This cup that my friend Stuart, my junior high school friend, gave me. It says, "To my friend Victor, all morons hate it when you call them a moron." I can't really read that. Let's see. To my friend Victor, all morons hate it when you call them a moron. So today I'm here to call someone a moron. Soy-based diet. Yeah, dude, you're a moron. But I will address your silliness. So last night I made a video, very short video, 10-minute video. Rare for me, make a short video. I'll try to keep this one short too, but you know how I am. I like to ramble. I like to hear the sound of my own voice, as you haters like to say. Victor says so in love with himself. Well, look, let's be honest. Anyone who's on YouTube has got something wrong with them, okay? Let's give them. That's fine. Okay, I accept that. You accept that. But you're watching. So there's, you accept, I mean, you forgive that up to a point, right? Anyway, I had an 8.5-hour day of work today. Yesterday I had a 7.5-hour day of work. Teaching, those are teaching hours. That's not Jumbi or preparation hours. But I came home last night and, is this thing working? I think it's working, yeah. And I made that video. Basically I wanted to share the fact that I had benched 100 kilograms. And it was a very short video. In the video I just show myself finally trying to bench what I suspected I could, but I wasn't sure, you know. Pick up. Up, 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 up. Uh, 52 years old, 100 kilograms 3 times. Yay! Thanks. 今日嬉しい。ずっとできなくて、精神的にダメだと思った。あ、できたね。できたね。Okay. And I did it 3 times. If you missed yesterday's video by any chance, but if you're watching this, you probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, whatever. By the way, this is being filmed on 2.7K on a GoPro 8, which in the screen on the back is cracked already. I just got this new thing and it just cracked almost immediately. So if you get a GoPro 8, get yourself a case almost immediately and get those. I even put the line, you know, the screen protector, but it broke anyway. I didn't do anything special, but anyway, I guess I'm so strong, you know. So let's get to this comment. I put up the video. It's just me trying to bench 100 kilograms for the first time in my life. Well, I've tried many times, but I've never successfully done it. I tried and I succeeded, and I was very happy because all my life it's been like like I said in the video, I've had like this mental block against being able to bench it. I've been in good shape before. I've worked out on and off for years, but you know, never that seriously. I just you know, the curls and the, you know, just move the body around, pull-ups and stuff, you know, whatever. I'm a pretty active guy. Played soccer and baseball as a kid, swam, ran around in the woods. They used to call me Nature Boy, a little bit of a Tarzan. But I just wanted to share something, and I you know, like I said in the video yesterday, you know, I think it's we should be able to share stuff that we're proud of without, you know, people giving a shit for, well, without, you know, this negative word of bragging coming out. So I played on the word brag, and you know, bragging and sharing something that, you know, is important to you, I think is cool, good. And I never said that I was you know, the epitome of manhood. I never said I was a beautiful man or had a great body or anything. I just said I wanted to bench 100, and I did. 100 kilograms, about 220 pounds, by the way, in case you're confused. Those of you who don't understand what you know, what kilograms are. So I get this comment, and first of all, the point of the video was, hey, let's share some good news, and I encourage you guys to also share your news. And there were some great comments, which I'll get to a little bit later. So I guess this video will probably be a little bit longer because there was some really good comments I want to point out. The one comment I got, one of the first ones, was a guy who has 8 subscribers. His name is Soy Based Diet, and he writes, some advice. I'll just read you the comment, and you can see it on the screen too. Some advice: leave the ego at the door and stop trying to lift more than you can. You won't make gains and you're just asking to be injured, which will have you out of action for ages. Now, here I am, I'm back again. First of all, what ego is there? There's no ego here. If anything, I've been timid about this weight because I've been benching at, I've been doing 90, 95, 97 for weeks. But, you know, I didn't want to try the 100 without a spotter. And at Anytime Gym where I go, Anytime Fitness Gym where I go, open 24 hours a day. I usually go when the staff is not on duty. Staff is on duty from 10 to 6. And I don't want to bother another person who's coming there to work out. So I've never tried it. Okay? Now, I wouldn't try it unless I was sure, because it's been such a if anything, call me a pussy for that, because it's been something I've never been able to do, and I didn't want to fail. I was afraid of failure, which is, you know, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I was a pussy. I should have tried it earlier, but like I told you, there's no one to spot me, and I just happened to be there that day. I wasn't even going to try for a while, but I happened to be there on a day when the staff was there, so I tried it. I was pretty sure I could, and I've been benching, like I said, I've done 90 kilograms 8 times before, and I just wanted to know if I could do 100. That was all. That was the simple goal. But this guy, first of all, this comment doesn't even make any sense. He says, leave the ego at the door. No ego, okay? I don't know why people just imagine shit, you know? Yeah, of course, everyone's got an ego, but this is not about me having an ego and showing off. It wasn't. And someone commented about the Superman t-shirt. Look, someone gave me a maybe I bought it, but I don't remember. I just happen to have a Superman t-shirt in a drawer, and it's one of those, it dries really quickly. And you know, this is Japan, it's winter. You want to put on something that you're gonna get sweaty, dry, and wet, and after you wash it, you want it to dry quickly. So that's the easiest thing to use. And I happen to have those red shorts in there. I just throw, I don't give a shit what I look like. I'm there to work out and not to look pretty. So, you know, I don't give a fuck, okay? Sorry. I don't care. I just wear whatever. I've worn other dorky things in gyms before. Who cares? I'm there to work out, not to be a fashion statement, okay? Make a fashion statement. Then he says, stop trying to lift more than you can. That doesn't even make sense. Can you lift more than you can? No. I mean, yes. Huh? What? No, you can't. You lift what you can. That doesn't even, I don't even know what that means. You won't make gains and you're just asking to be injured, which will have you out of action for ages. So apparently this guy thinks that this video of me lifting 100 kilograms, my max, right? Well, now we can assume my max is a little bit higher because I did it 3 times. So whatever. He assumed, you know, that this is the way I work out every week, or I'm just trying it once. I don't know. I started, I guess, back in September. I started hitting the. Before I would just go in there and stretch and do some sit-ups and run on the machine. Nothing too tough. You know, just I was doing a lot of running before, a lot of cardio before, a lot of dips. But I stayed away from the bench press for whatever reason. It was always busy, and I didn't really worry about it. But in September, I started seriously, thinking I'm gonna try it. So I started with 40 kilograms. Okay, I was benching with 40. I was doing 4 sets of 40, and I was slowly building up. And now I'm up. It's 3 months later: September, October, November, December. Right? Maybe I started in August. I don't think so because I was in Florida. Yeah, no. When I was in Florida, I must have started in August, because when I was in Florida, I continued a little bit. I remember that now. Because my parents have a gym in their apartment building. There's a gym in the basement, a very small gym. So I played around with that a little bit. But okay, let's say 4 months, whatever. So I've been slowly building this up to try to break that barrier that I've had, that mental block I've had. And let me get back to his comment. Then he says 3 reps of 100 is pointless if you want to grow muscle and strength. True, but that's not what I was doing. I was trying to just get 100 kilograms. That's all. If you can't hit between 6 and 12 reps, you aren't even going into muscle hypertrophy. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know atrophy, the opposite of atrophy, hypertrophy, and therefore won't increase strength or power. I agree, no problems there, but that's not what I'm doing. Again, if you want to actually do a full set of 100 grams, 100 kilograms, you should be doing 8, 10 with the final 2 reps being difficult. Yeah, I know all this. I don't work out with 100. It was my max. You will grow and become stronger and not struggle to push 3 reps of 100 kilograms regardless of age. Yes, that's true. But that, and my goal is eventually to do 10 of these. But first I wanted to break the goddamn barrier, okay? Additionally, if you follow what I said above and cut out the alcohol or drink, Nihonshu Shochu whiskey on the rocks. The other thing is, I drink those soft zeros because it's just fun to walk around with the strong zeros. The strong zeros. I drink the strong zeros and walk around them because you can walk around in Japan with a can. You can't walk around in Japan with a bottle of whiskey. And I prefer whiskey. And I've had whiskey on this channel many, many times. So this guy doesn't know. But I like whiskey. I prefer whiskey. But I'm not going to walk around in Japan with a can with a GoPro, with a bottle of whiskey in my hand. Jesus Christ. So this guy's basically talking out of his ass, out of ignorance, because he saw one video and he thinks he can, you can judge somebody. But that's your job. You on the internet, you morons that's your job. You, my people. I'm a moron too. I know how it is. Cheers to us. Cheers to us more. Raise your glass if you are a moron and have a drink with me. That's good. You can tell that I drink this whiskey all the time. Because I don't go. I mean, it's not the best. It's not the best whiskey. It's Jim Beam. It's cheap stuff. I don't know where I don't have any more of my favorite stuff. Yeah, but look. Not to push a point, but okay. Okay. Are we okay? Are we okay now? Are we okay? I drink whiskey. Okay. Christ. But it was just someone who gets on the internet and they act silly because they saw one video and they think they can judge you because they think they know shit, right? Anyway, what else did he said, this rather than sugar booze, and I agree, you will actually look like somebody who can lift 100 kilograms. I can lift 100 kilograms. It doesn't matter whether I look. I'm not here. I'm not trying to look like I did it. Okay. So thanks for being a dick, soy-based diet, that's just a dickish thing to do, to come on a video. Here's the other thing I don't get about people on the internet, and if this happens all the time. Some of you guys, not most of you watching this video, most of you watching this video are not idiots, or morons, excuse me. People just cannot help themselves. They have to give advice. If you say, I'm doing this diet, or I'm eating this, or I'm doing that, people just want it. They just can't control themselves. They have to give advice. It's so annoying. Just shut the fuck up. Watch the video. Can't you just watch the video and shut the fuck up? Do you walk down the street and give people advice? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. All right. That's good. Well, that was the wrong glass. I've been drinking out of the wrong glass. I should have been drinking out of this one. I think I'll drink another one. So anyway, I wrote back. There's always that guy who thinks they know more than they know just by watching a few videos. And I was, this was right before I went into class today, and like I told you, I had an 8.5 hour day today. I didn't have time, I'm not gonna fucking waste time on this guy. So. Then he wrote back, Gimmeabreakman, it seems like you can't handle constructive criticism. Yes, I can. You didn't give me any constructive criticism because I agree with everything you said, but it had nothing to do with me. It doesn't apply to me. Your assumption is an insult to my profession and hobby. Is it? Then you are a shitty coach, if that's how you coach people, right? Judging by actions in the gym and this video, you should most definitely, judging by actions in the gym in this video, maybe, are you coming to my gym? Are you watching me in the gym? Maybe you should talk to me in the gym and face to face instead of being a pussy online. You should most definitely take advice and not pretend like you know what you're doing. I don't pretend I know what I'm doing. I know enough about what I'm doing because I'm obviously doing okay. And I'm still studying about how to do better. And I'm not in great shape, but give me some time. I'm getting there. Your response, what did he say? Your response was childish at best. Really? No, no, it wasn't. You know what my response was? I don't have time for you. That was my response. Because you're just talking out of your ass, okay? Then we had a bunch of other comments of people going back and forth, but yeah, strive to be better, don't brag to feed your ego. I'm not bragging to feed my ego, I was just fucking sharing something with the people, some of them who like me. Dick. What a dick! You're such a dick. I don't even know you. I'm thinking this about the internet. There's no possibility to have a real interaction here. I mean, I'm sure if this guy just sat down and asked me some questions, he would realize he was wrong right away. But instead, he just sticks to his I must be right and type away like an asshole. And we had some nice comments after that. And another guy said, I'm 110 kilograms now. I was 125 earlier this year, and he struggles with 3 sets of 40 kilograms, right? He says he can't even fathom repping 100 kilograms. So thank you. So anyway, some other guy at the end said, the soy boy has some decent points, but you must have goals in the gym. I do have goals. This is Tyrone Bigham. He said, my goal is to lift eventually 110. That's my 110. My new max goal is 110. But first, I want to be able to bench 100 kilograms 10 times. Now, by the way, just for those of you who are interested in my shitty workout schedule, okay, and what has gotten me finally to break 100. First of all, I watch a lot of those I watch those guys on YouTube talking about fitness and all this and that. Athlean, a bunch of other guys, I don't know. I remember Athlean now. He seems to be he's a little guy, but he seems to know what he's talking about. And I'm mainly interested in bench pressing and pull-ups. That's what I'm interested in, okay? I can do like 7 of these. Are these the pull-ups? Are these the chin-ups? I forget which is which, but I always forget. I don't know why I can never remember which is which, but I think these are pull-ups. I think these are chin-ups. Anyway, I can do these. I can do about 7 of these in a row. These overhead ones, sometimes you have the bar right there. I can do 4 or 5 of these. Recently, I've gotten worse at these. I can only do... Well, I used to be able to do 7 of these. These days, I can only do 4. Okay? So I'm trying to improve that. So I watched a bunch of those videos. Now, the way I work out is usually go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, depending on the day. Go to the gym about twice a week. I noticed that I do better when I go twice a week. If I don't go, I used to go like every day. I actually did like every day. I'd go running mostly though. But when it comes to weight training, I'd go every other day, and then I went down to twice a week because I could see I was getting stronger that way. Because if I gave my muscles time to hypertrophy. But the way I do my bench press is depending on the day, I alternate. Like some days, I'll start at 40 kilograms and just do as many as I can, like 30 reps, okay, until I just can't move anymore. And then I'll rest and I'll go do some curls and then some dips and then some sit-ups and then some pull-ups and then come back to the bench. So I do like a circuit, right? And I just because, I just want to be active and move around in the gym. So that's what I do. That's some days. And I'll do as many as 100. Basically, everything revolves around the bench press. So I'll do as many as 100 reps. I'll do like 30, and then I'll come back and I'll do 20 more, and I'll do like 15 and 15 and 10 until I reach 100. And I often like to do like 1 or 2 more, just to put myself over the number. Those are some days. Other days, I just go in and I'll start on 60 kilograms, then I'll go up to 70, then 80, then 90, and then back to 60 until I can't lift anymore. To exhaustion. I forgot the word. What's the word? To exhaustion? No, there's another word for it. Anyway, until I cannot lift the bar anymore. Okay? Apparently that's what promotes hypertrophy. Now my arms are not getting huge, but they're hard. And I'm obviously getting stronger because I started at 40 kilograms and now I can do 100. But I always do at least 4 sets. And I always do at least 11. And sometimes I can't do all 11 at once. I'll do 7 and I'll do 4, or sometimes I'll even do 5, then 3 and 3. Okay? So, depending on the day. That's the way I work out. Right? Now, it's not ideal, and yeah, I probably shouldn't be drinking at all. So this stuff about, you should cut out the sugar, what did he say? I forgot what he said. Sugar booze. Actually, about a year ago, I went on a 1 month just not-to diet, and I drank no alcohol at all, and I lost 7 kilograms. But I also felt I got weaker, I didn't feel like I was as strong as before. But anyway, yeah. Why do you have to give advice? Don't be a dick, okay? That's one thing. Let's go. Let me see. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to say hi, thanks to Perk. Let's see. He said, did you even watch the video? I ain't posting shit that I'm proud of with this crowd. So much for the concept of proposing the video. Yeah, so Perk, I hope you have something nice to say. What I want to say, oh yeah, and Reject Icon said, you're 100% right, but you're not, because you're giving me advice on something that I don't do. So Reject Icon, you're wrong, but that's okay. But you should learn how to give advice. Always start with a compliment, but that's true. I mean, you should learn how to give advice. If you're a trainer or something, that's your profession, learn how to give advice. Don't just assume shit because you saw one video. Now let's go to the original video, and I want to talk about some other comments I saw that were really good. Of course, Tomoko's there. Yay, Tomoko, good to see you. Tomoko's been doing her yoga. I'm not a big yoga fan. She knows that, but it makes her happy, so great. And I support her, and I'm glad she's going to become an international yoga instructor. She's already a Japanese yoga instructor, but she already teaches in Japan, but she wants to get her international license. Don Moody said he's 69, and I thought he was joking for me. He completed a motorcycle driving class after dropping his motorcycle 5 times. He was the oldest one in the class. And the younger men told him that they were surprised he kept going to the end. So Don Moody, good job. Will Day says, I'm proud that I know when a Japanese lady who goes ho 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 when she's laughing daintily and not imitating Santa Claus. That's interesting. Frederick Koenig, question, to brag is to be proud of? Yeah, he's not a native English speaker, but I'm proud of still being alive. Yes, he's an old rocker, so congrats. Let's see, David says, I'm proud of being myself. I'm proud of myself for how much I'm improving as a person, particularly the last few years. I've moved country and started going to the gym and putting on a bit of mass. I was and am still skinny, but working on changing that. I'm about to start going to school to learn the language of the country while I'm still working full-time. Before, I would spend a lot of free time playing PC games and not really improving my life much. I like video games, but I avoid them because I fear the addiction. So good for you, David. Andre says, I'm proud of recently paying a large student loan debt, so congrats to Andre. Zombie Toothless Bulldog says, as you know, I'm older than you. So he has a funny one. He's proud of being able to lie in a hammock while his wife mows the lawn and never even open my eyes, much less wake up. Okay. I'm going to stop because I'm going to jump. There's a lot of other people I could comment. I go through the whole thing, but I really want to talk about one woman that I was most impressed with. Even though a lot of the comments were really nice, and I apologize to you if I didn't get to your comment. But there's a couple things I want to comment. One of them is Paul Palmer, and I just want to clear up something. He says it's an achievement to even find a gym as a non-Japanese. No, I don't think it is. If you speak Japanese, it's not really that hard if you have the money to. The gym I go to costs less than 7,000 yen a month, which is about $60. It costs cheaper in the States, but I find it fine. It's fine. I suppose that if I think about how much I'm spending every time I go to the gym, I go 2 or 3 times a week, so that's 12 times a month. So I'm paying like basically 500 yen for each time. But the thing is, I can go anytime I want. Anytime Fitness Gym is open 24 hours a day. I can go there literally at 1 in the morning. I find it's more crowded in the evening. It's not crowded at all at 5 in the morning. I like going there. I can have the bench to myself. leave my towel on it and do a circuit, and no one else is even, there's 2 benches, so if anyone, no one's there. I'm not getting anyone's way. So I like that. You're paying a little bit for the convenience. There are other gyms you can belong to that are like daytime only gyms, and you pay 5,000 yen, which is about $40, but you can only access it from like 10 to 1 or something, limited time access. So you pay for that. So I just want to clear up that misconception. But the most interesting comment I got was from Betsy, BABF. I don't know what that means, but she says, I'm proud and shocked I'm still standing. Happily married, period. Happily married, raising 7 kids, are 5 and 2 foster children who were 6 to 23 when I suddenly widowed at 41 while also recovering from a miscarriage. My husband of 23 years was my world. Just 4 weeks later, my mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer, so I was thrown into her care while so deep into shock and grief. Not only did she die, but my 43-year-old best friend also died, having a sudden diabetes-related heart attack. Lost my entire support system at once, world imploded, and somehow have gotten those 7 kids through hell. So surviving is all I got. And best comment. That's an impressive comment. I mean, that's a horrible response, but I just want to say, well, this video is better. I just want to say, Betsy, congrats. That is something. That's much more impressive than anything I've done. But you know what? I think it's. I'm going to try to make more of these every week. Maybe once a week. Is that too many? Can I be proud of something once a week? I think we can all find something to be proud of once a week, even if it's something small. So let's try. Let's try to support each other. And of course, I went over my 10-minute limit that I wanted, but anyway, it's soy-based diet guy. I'm sure that if you, unless he's a psychopath, which is possible. I'm sure that if we were sitting in a bar and he just made assumptions regarding my workout routine, I would correct him, and then he'd alter his advice, and everything would be fine. And I'm sure that if he's got as much experience weightlifting, blah blah blah, as he has, I'm sure that I could have come away from the conversation with some useful advice instead of just thinking he's a dick. Which is all he left me with that comment. But that's okay. I'm sure I've done the same to other people. Anyway, apologies for the long ass video. Not really. I enjoy talking to you guys. I hope you enjoy listening. And if you do, let me, you know what to do. You know what to do. A thumbs up, a subscribe. I shouldn't have had that whiskey. You know why? Because whiskey makes me feel a little bit alive, but also a little bit drunk. And I still got some editing to do on my ASMR channel. Oh, and this channel too. I'm working on a long ass bicycle trip to the immigration, which will be my next video. No, maybe. Yeah, I'll try to make that my next video. But I got these other tiny videos too that I'm working on. One with Kibi and Tomoko, and oh, what's the other one? Oh yeah, alcohol. The Strong Zeros. The new Strong Zero came out that I want to introduce. It's a small video. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Good night. Oh, I already said that. Oh, well, cheers. I'll hold a pinky up so someone can criticize that. All right. On to the next video.